series we saw between these two teams. It was much closer, and obviously dominant enough that Complain would get the winner's bracket position. But now, I mean, this is looking a lot more like, hey, this is FlipSid like we're used to, even though it's slightly different. On there, I thought, you never know when Cookster takes to the sky like that. I'm like, that could go in. For most players, I'd be like, that's not going to go in. But
yeah, you got to hold your breath. Look, another shot. Look at this. This is insane. We're going on board with Cooks here. Look at this. He's like, all right, I'm just going to flip upside down and hit this. I don't understand. But it's in. It's a goal. Wow.
Wow.
That was insane.
He is amazing to watch. If you're in North America and you like watching Kronovi, watch Kooks here, because he'll give you a lot of fun stuff to watch, and a great save there, but the clear wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Oh, and it's in again! Oh. So the pressure by Kooks here turned into a goal there, although he wasn't the one that hit it in. He was the one that made it happen with the help of Marky Duda there. So, wow, 2-0, another early lead for FlipSid. This isn't looking good for Complain.
No, it is not. I mean, already they're coming in looking very dominant and just showing what they're capable of. And I don't know how well Complain responds to this sort of pressure. I know how well Yemen does, and it's not so good. So that could be a big deal for Complain here, that they're going to have to deal with this sort of squad that is really going to be challenging them here.
Yeah, this is not where you want to be with Complain. And Aliu coming up, getting a good shot on net. X3 with a cookie cutter clear there. Dadu trying to keep the ball in a dangerous spot, and it is, and he finishes it off. So they respond quickly here. Only a minute in the game, and it's 2-1. Dadu doing his part to get his team back in it.
Yeah, very necessary goal there for Complain. They needed to get a goal on the board relatively early, and they certainly do that. 3 goals in the first minute of play here, but they absolutely needed that to really bring this game a little bit closer, and that could be a bit of a momentum swing. Could certainly help with feeling things out a bit, and they're starting to look a little bit better. We're getting more in the way of actual shots. God.
Dangerous balls there, yeah. That was, Complain is not out of it just yet. They're responding here, only a goal behind with plenty of time left in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. Good cross there. Tries to set something up. They can't quite get it past halfway, so here comes FlipSid again. And they're trying to... Whoa, down goes Marky Duda. That's a good break for Complain here.
Oh, passes it into the mid to Yemen, who takes it and finishes that ball. Great play, great teamwork there by Complain there.
Yeah, that was excellent. I think that demolition actually helped out a lot, because it took Marky kind of out of the play for a bit. And obviously it resets your boost back to default. So he may not have had enough to really do anything with that shot. Great tying goal.
Yeah. So Complain, and putting another one on net, and it rolls in. Yemen responds yet again.
Playing bowling now, apparently, not soccer. Look at this. Just that's
it's a great stuff. So Cooks here trying to get that clear, but Yemen just stuffed him, and the ball rolled right back into the net. So great job by Yemen reading that hit by Cooks here.
Yeah, that was very nicely done. And Complain now coming in looking great, and they're going to get another one.
Wow.
Where did this come from? 4 huge unanswered goals in 1 minute. I mean, that is just ridiculous.
There was no one there to stop that. Gee, Complain responding back. They belong here in this final is what they're saying. They're like, FlipSid, I don't care that you guys are #1. We beat you once. We're going to beat you again.
Yeah, and they know that they only need to take 1 series to get this tournament win, and they could very well do it, especially coming off looking like that. I mean, that was ridiculous. I don't remember the last time I saw a team, these are 2 very evenly matched
and
teams.
There's another one.
5 unanswered goals in just over a minute of gameplay. That's the kind of thing where you start using the term collapse, because that is just a monumental failure. So, I mean, FlipSid, they're going to have to come back out of this game and say, okay, what did we... Oh, is that... Okay. Sorry, that might have gone in there, but it does not actually go in the net. But
good tip there. They're going to have to pop that out. Aliu ready to finish that, but a good job by Complain getting the ball out of the middle of the field, and Dedu pushing into FlipSide zone, getting the ball, or trying to get the ball into the mid. X3 helping him out here. This could be dangerous if it gets back out into the mid, but no. FlipSide keeping it in the corner here. And it's right there where Yemen is, and he punishes him for putting that ball across the field.
That was stellar play by Yemen. Great positioning by him. He saw where that ball was going, and he was like, I got it. I'll take your terrible clear, and I'll punish you for it. 6 unanswered goals.
Oh, great play by Yemen.
Obscene.
Yeah, being in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, Complain came out looking just dominated in the last game, now looking utterly dominant in this game. And, you know, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen a series like this where each team kind of trades a game looking dominant, and it's the weirdest thing. Like, I don't know if you're like me, but I find that so weird that teams can just alternate being dominant.
Yeah, where it's one game. It's almost like there gets to be a point where the team just says, all right, guys, we don't have this game, but we can get the next one. And then that game just, it's a runaway, you know? Like, since they already sign off to losing the match, that it just goes so badly. But, you know, I agree. It is very interesting when that happens. It's happened to us a few times in ESL. And, oh, my gosh, Marky Duda with an awesome goal there.
Well, they finally get a response back to all those goals, but they are so deep in a hole right now. I mean, they've got time to theoretically come back here. And I've seen crazier things in my life. But I don't know. They're going to have to fight for it if they really want to try and, you know, equalize this. They're going to have to score very quickly. And
Cook's here, but Marky's there.
Right there.
Oh, another huge save. And alley-oop puts it in. It's not over yet. There's plenty of time left. What an offensive by FlipSide.
Ridiculous. Amazing defense, but they just couldn't get it out and away far enough. And
wow. Incredible pressure by FlipSide. We're going to see if they keep that up. They need another one very quickly here to get back in it.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they got to keep this going. And right now, here they go. Can't quite do it. How we're coming down to the final minute here.
Wow, Cook's here going for an insane hit there. But yep, only less than a minute left. 2 goals down. FlipSide needs to score quickly here if they want to get back in it. Marky setting the ball way back down into Complaint zone, and the ball's rolling out in a dangerous spot.
Oh.
But Cooks, you're not able to put it in.
So close. It's still not out of their reach yet. I mean, if they got to get one more with enough time to at least try here. But man, final 30 seconds now. 2 goals down. Oh, and the big shot turned aside by Ali.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like FlipSide's going to be able to turn this one around. Complain scoring a ton of goals and doing enough to take this second game. They're going to be evening up the series 1-1. This is a best of 5 that if Complain wins it, that's it. They're the champions.
Yeah, and that's a big loss for FlipSide, and there's the decider.
Yep.
Like there's no coming back now. It is safely in the hands of Complain here. Yeah, so
absolutely.
They will even this series up. That's pretty good for them. They're going to have to now regroup, is FlipSide.
Yep.
They showed that they were capable of starting to close this gap, and they might they try to get one more there. Maybe they'll get one more here. No. Good follow-up by Marky Duda at the very end there, but it does go a little too wide. So 7-4, a very high-scoring game here in Game 2.
Yeah, very exciting. This is a huge game here. If Complaint takes this, they'll be 1 game away from taking the entire tournament. So Complaint, a lot riding here. If FlipSide wins this series, I would have a hard time imagining that Complaint comes back to win that second series. It's so much harder to win in that situation once you've lost already.